Welcome back, MTG Joe here. We're doing another video for the historic all-access, no ban list event that's running for about a week or so. It is all access, so you don't need to own the cards to play any of the decks. So even if you want to just try out existing historic decks, it can give you a chance before you craft the deck to see if you like it, stuff like that. You could add all the cards to the deck builder. You just have to select as a format, either direct game or no ban historic. And then it'll allow you to enter the event. Like I don't have copies of Necropotence or Dark Ritual, but it's going to let me play the game anyways. So a good way to kind of try out the format, see if you like it. There are 3 bans in this no ban list. Channel is banned, Demonic Tutor's banned, and Tybalt's Trickery is banned. Outside of that, everything is a go. We played a mono red Blood Moon deck that I went 10-0 with. The video is on the playlist. I also did a video going over a bunch of different deck options, including that mono red deck. And then this Golgari Storm deck. So we have Tendrils of Agony, which is Legacy, Vintage. It's a combo piece, basically. Storm counts the amount of cards you cast before this and copies the spell. So basically you build up a Storm count, and then you cast Tendrils, and then your opponent loses a bunch of life. You gain a bunch of life. You could also mini Storm with Weatherbloom Apprentice. Whenever you cast instants or sorceries, you get some value out of that as well. Whether the Storm gains you 3 life, so this kind of insulates your life total. And then we have Bolas' Citadel that lets us play stuff off the top of our library. And then Necropotence lets us refill our hand. So it skips our draw step, and we can pay 1 life and then put cards into exile face down. This is also nice because it lets us clean up the top of our deck when we have the Citadel out. And then at the end step, we put those cards into our hand. So it's kind of circumventing the draw. It also gets around Bowmaster, which is nice. Outside of that, we are just playing cheap stuff. So Bonesaw could be any 0 mana artifact. We have Mishra's Bauble here. That is banned, but its card draw lets us get some information of our opponent and is 0 mana. Ornithopter, another just cheap spell here. So Ornithopter and Shambling Gas could both be used for Deadly Dispute in addition to the artifacts. Shambling Gas can be used as cheap removal for like Ragavans, stuff like that, Bowmasters. Dragon Rage Chandler. It also can give us treasure to help ramp ahead. We have Dark Ritual, so we could technically Dark Ritual into Necropotence on turn 1. And then Beseech the Mirror finds us any of our key pieces. While it can't cast Bolas' Citadel, it can cast everything else in our deck. So we are going to run this and see how it goes. Like I said, we went 10-0 with the Blood Moon deck. Let's see if Storm can do broken things. So you do get 1,000 XP for winning a game. It's less, I think, playing to, farm the event, but more, this is really fun. You get to play with cards that are banned, restricted in like Legacy and Vintage, but also just cards that normally don't get played. And it's fun to play good cards. Having red removal actually do stuff. Casting Lightning Bolts. In this case, playing Storm. Okay, so we pretty much have what we want in combo pieces. I think we go for it. We can potentially turn to Necropotence here. At the very least, it'll help us draw into the Citadel, and then we can get going. These Shambling Gas dying will also allow us to ramp ahead. The one thing that would be I was considering is maybe Fatal Push over the Shambling Gas, kind of retweaking it. There was quite a bit of these like Is It style decks. Okay, so I could go into Necropotence here, but I think we're just gonna set it up because ideally I want to just go into Bolas' Citadel here. So if we draw a land, one of these dies, then I can Citadel. Merfolk. Not what I expected to see. So they might have counter magic. Kill my things. Kill my things. I think it might have been right to go Necropotence here. Silvergill Adept. Join the Miro Regery. So I think here, let's draw 3. Now we can draw 4. Because even Bauble can then get us a second effect. If we get Dark Rituals, we can start storming off. Not hitting a land is a little annoying. This is at our next end step. Very interesting to see Izzet to be the color combo here as opposed to Simic. We have Regery. So no attack here. So I actually need the land, which is kind of annoying. So I think we skip our draw step. I have this that I do want to keep it for the storm turn. I think we're just going to draw 2 cards here and pass the turn. Okay, so we got the land. I'm just going to discard this other Necropotence here. We might have to do a smaller scale turn to gain a bunch of life and then go from there. So I can go like Shambling Gas, Bauble, Dark Ritual, kind of play out some elements there. We needed the land last turn for Citadel. So they're gonna chunk me for a good amount here, so we are gonna have to do a turn of just gaining some life. And that should buy us some buffer. Okay, so play out the swamp, play out this. Like a Dark Ritual here. Play out this. Play out this. And then this triggers a bunch of times. And then Weather the Storm again. And then we're going to do this 6 times, so we're up to 42 life. 3, 4, yeah. Turns out this Necropotence card is pretty good. You know, skipping your draw step's fine, provided you draw 7 every turn. So that was kind of the backdoor combo. Like we weren't even doing the... Like, we didn't get a chance to sneak down the Citadel because we stumbled that one turn on the land. Even the Shambling Gas did a pretty good job of just holding back. They bought us some turns because, like, the opponent could have attacked a couple turns, but they were afraid of just getting hit by it. So let's try it. Sure. I mean, these are the cards we want. Even depending on what they play, having Weather the Storm, if they play a couple spells in a turn, I can just gain some life if needed. Now, if they are turn 1 Ragavan, we're in a bit of trouble. I think we're going to do this. So they're going aggressive here. Shivan Devastator. Might have been right to hold this, to be honest, because then I could have got Storm Count 2. Opponent's just playing mono red with lightning bolts. Let's see what they got coming up next. I think I'm going to do this. This will buy me basically 3 turns worth of attacks. Yeah, trying another Weather the Storm's pretty good there, because now I can just go Overgrown Tomb and kind of gain 6 more life. We just want to get into the Citadel turn. Not drawing like any cheap things has been kind of awkward. We're 20 lands and we drew pretty much just lands and storms. Fine. So they'll gain 6. Or we'll gain 6. That pretty much fogs the turn, and now I can Dark Ritual Citadel. See if we could get like some Shambling Gas, or just lands. Lands are cool. I gotta survive this turn. They are gonna hit us for a bit. Okay, 3 life. So we'll do this. Bobble's good. Kind of annoying, because we hit just like huge tracts of land. So Ragavan's gonna be dashed. Would have obviously... Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot you could play a land for the turn. That was my mistake. So we've used 3 weathers at this point. So I'm actually going to let Ragavan hit me, especially if they dash, because it will give me another hit. Like, I don't want the land. So we got Dark Ritual. Not going to do too much. We need something. Ritual. Sack that, draw some cards. Tendrils is what we... Ooh, Weather the Storm's good. So I can't cast the Citadel yet. But we can Weather the Storm for a lot, and then I can cast the Citadel. So we're doing Yeah, opponents had enough. Stormin'! That was pretty good. We bet a very aggressive deck. Like, not having the Necropotence is a little annoying. Like, we might just want some cheaper stuff. The Deadly Dispute might be wrong. But like in this hand, it looks pretty good. So they're on Yorion. So this can be... This is a 242 card Yorion deck. Deadly Dispute Ghast seems like a nice little classic Sunscorched Desert Yorion pile. We will hold the Ornithopter, I think, for a combo turn. I played the wrong land. Oops. I was supposed to Deadly Dispute. So here... I could get Necropotence going. I think I'm just gonna do the Deadly Dispute this turn, to be honest. I want to have the mana, and my hand's still pretty full, so... Honestly, just do it like this. Just having these out gives me blockers. We did get Tendrils. And we drew our second Tendrils. We didn't draw a land, which is incredibly annoying. So I could do. Problem is I don't really want to waste this Weather the Storm. So we probably just play these out and then draw the cards. One, two. I'm gonna go 4 here. We hit Citadel. We can probably get rid of Shambling Ghast here. And at this point, I'm just going to use the Shambling Ghast as a blocker if they attack. This gets me another treasure. Because now if I hit Dark Ritual, I can also just combo. I played a land, so that doesn't work. So let's now get the Necropotence combo going. Bobble's good. Ritual's good. So I think here, because we only have a single green, this gets me more life to play out more turns of like the Necropotence, but we should now just be able to take them out. Opponent put 250 cards in their deck, but only 3 lands. Tell me what you got. They got a land. This is a nice way to clean up the top of your library. Because at 1 life, it's not too bad. Like, the Woe Strider has a limited avenue. Now we should probably just be able to drain them out. Boom! Don't even need tendrils. Just Wither Bloom doing its thing. Fire up. Oh. Meant to see how we're doing on the untap side. See if we get the clean 5-0. Turn 1 Necropotence. Gotta be good. Don't spell pierce me, bro. So I can Dark Ritual. But we probably wait, because I can just play Shambling Ghast out here. If it dies, it dies. I can Wither Bloom. But with Shambling Ghast, then I can get the Bolas's Citadel going. And I want to use this Dark Ritual to get Citadel out earlier. We'll draw 2 cards here. Okay. Getting that off the top of our library is pretty solid. Uro! Resolve all. There's some sort of legends pile. So actually interesting here, because I could set up the Wither Bloom. Create a treasure. Probably do so that I am 1 short. So I could do Witherbloom Apprentice here. So I think we're just going to set up the Apprentice here. And I'll draw 1 card. And then next turn, at the very least, I can get a Pseudo Storm turn. Even if it doesn't pay off. Omnath, don't care. Alright, well. Carnival music time. All our Citadels are in hand, so we're not taking 6. We're going to cast this. We are going to cast Beseech with Bargain. We are going to bargain away this. We are going to get... I can get Beseech, that then increases the count, like the storm count. And then I can get another Tendrils. So we Beseech, we get Beseech. We cast Beseech with Bargain. We bargain the Ornithopter. Then I get Tendrils of Agony. I cast Tendrils. It makes me click at my opponent's face multiple times. And that should be lethal. Close. I need No, got him. Hey, easy peasy. Alrighty. That one was sweet. We're going to wrap this up. Let me know what you think. If you've got any cool deck lists you want to feature, drop it in the comments, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.